Hello guys, welcome back to the Media Nights. My name is Ari.
And I'm Denise.
And today we're going to be watching Seven. This is a movie that is directed by David Fincher, and we thoroughly enjoyed his work. We watched Fight Club a few months back, and that was probably one of the most mind-blowing films we've watched in this channel ever. Amazing performances and an incredible plot, really. I don't want to get into it in case you guys haven't seen it, but it's phenomenal.
Yeah, one of the things we also really loved is how the story was told, the choices and the visuals, the editing choices, a lot of the camera movements and whatnot. We really enjoy David Fincher's style on that one. I'm super excited about this one. I've heard fantastic things about it. Don't know much about it though.
Yeah, a lot of people suggested this on Patreon. They were like, you guys have to watch Seven. This is a great film. Great cast from what I've seen. I mean, it's Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt. You can't go wrong with those two. I mean, those two are freaking A-listers and they know how to get the most out of each scene and hit every beat. So I'm very excited to see them collaborate and see how they interact off of each other. Excited for this movie, really. Don't know much about it, but that's part of the fun, you know, the mystery. If you guys want to catch the full-length reaction, that's going to be available on our Patreon and watch-along format. And if you want to catch these reactions early, you can hit the join button and become a YouTube member. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, and we'll catch you guys after the movie.
I love with how just a simple look, he has so much gravitas. Like he says so much without saying anything verbally.
Screaming at each other like for 2 hours, and there's nothing new. Crime of passion.
Just look at all the passion on that wall.
Yeah.
The kid see it?
What?
The kid.
Oh, they had a kid.
It's always these questions with you. Did the kids see it? Who gives a f? He's dead. His wife killed him. Anything else has nothing to do with us.
I mean, it's important to ask these questions, though.
You need to see all angles of things, no? Like, why are you getting irritated with him for doing his job?
I thought we might find a bar someplace, you know.
Well, I'd like to get to the precinct. It's all the same. You know, not much time for this transition thing.
He's new in town.
Why here?
I guess the same reasons as you. The same reasons you had before you decided to quit, yeah?
Oh, he's quitting.
You just met me. You actually fought to get reassigned here.
So why here, huh?
I thought I could do some good. Look, it would be great for me if we didn't start out kicking each other in the balls.
Try to get along?
I've worked homicide 5 years.
Not here.
I understand that.
Well, over the next 7 days, detective, you'll do me the favor of remembering that.
7 days.
So this city where they're at, things are clearly different from wherever he is from.
Way worse by the looks of it.
Yeah, that gave me the same vibe.
Oh, man.
Metronome.
The job is taking a toll, huh? Can't even sleep.
Dude, I can't imagine seeing things like that day in, day out. And it's not like you're preventing it, right? You're just coming there when it's already too late. Must be hard. Was that shaving off the fingerprints?
Looked like it, yeah.
Right?
What a grungy intro.
Yeah, very. It's interesting. I anticipated something a bit cleaner.
Right?
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah. But I like it.
Oh, I love it. Soundtrack is great. Hey,
Arlie is in this. Oh, wow.
Sounds like a... Yeah, it sounds like a Nine Inch Nails song.
I love it when filmmakers give us glimpses of things that don't quite make sense just yet.
Not just yet. Yeah, it is. It was a Nine Inch Nails song. First, he needs to recover that right arm, you know, after falling asleep.
Yeah, he's freshly moved in.
I thought we moved here to get away from tractor pulls.
Superco's gotta go.
Yeah, well, you might want to get rid of this little crusty.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot noisier in the city, that's for sure.
Why is he all abandoned out in the street in the rain? With his little mugs, he's like...
Coffee? No?
How could you say no to coffee?
I know, right? It's the morning. You need that
And he's
caffeine.
being nice, too.
I didn't touch anything. But he's had his face in a plate of spaghetti for about 45 minutes now.
Oh, God.
This guy ain't breathing unless he started breathing spaghetti sauce. But this guy's been sitting in a pile of his own piss and shit. If he wasn't dead, he would have stood up by now.
All right, thank you, officer.
I think that's what he meant, man. He meant to say, could we help him out, you know?
How sure are you that he's
Some
dead?
CPR.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we're about to find out why they didn't even try.
Yeah.
How many times has Barney Fife found dead bodies that were dead?
I'm loving the tone already and their chemistry too. Even though we haven't seen them interact that much, just the energy each one brings. He's the new and curious, and Morgan is like the veteran. He's tired of this shit. He's seen it all.
You see them already butting heads a little bit, but it's not all negative.
Somebody phoned Guinness. I think we've got a record here.
Record for what?
Oh.
Oh.
Jeez.
Guy's heart's got to be the size of a canned ham.
Time to look for clues.
I don't know.
So there's even the question of like, you know, was there foul play or is it just natural causes?
Whoops.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely foul play. Loving the use of minimal lighting in this.
Yeah. Makes things feel so much more ominous and claustrophobic, right?
Took the tip of the blade, stuck it in his own shoulder blades.
Could you please be quiet?
I'm trying to concentrate here.
Got a bucket here.
A bucket?
What's in there?
Any blood in it?
I didn't see any. Help yourself.
Yeah. He's like, I'm done sticking my head in there. Vomit in a bucket.
Detective Mills, would you go help the officers question the neighbors? Send in forensics on your way out, please.
Interesting.
He's Miyagiing him. You already know.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doctor.
That much was obvious.
You've seen my files, right? You've seen the things I've done.
Nope.
Well, I did my time on door-to-doors and walking a beat. I did that shit for a long time.
Yeah.
And?
He's trying to do the real stuff, man.
Just don't be jerking me off. That's all I ask. Don't jerk me off.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I like that he's being so forward with his feelings. Like, let's not do this, you know? I just got here.
He's very non-bullshit, which I like.
Took 4 orderlies just to get him on the tape.
Jeez. Heavy dude.
He's got lines of distension across the duodenum, and the interior wall is ripped open.
This man ate till he burst.
What?
What?
And there was a hematoma in the rectus and the transverse abdominis muscles.
Sounds painful.
Yes and no.
Yes and no, so...
His bruises up here.
Well, I haven't figured that out yet.
Gun pressed against his head?
Pressed hard enough, sure.
Interesting.
Somebody forced him to eat.
That's so bizarre.
Coroner said this could have gone on for more than 12 hours. Victim's throat was swollen, probably from the effort.
Oh,
And there was definitely a point when he passed out. That's when the killer kicked him, and he burst.
Ow.
Oh my god.
You want somebody dead, you drive by and shoot him. You don't
Right.
risk the time it takes to do this,
Right.
unless the act itself has meaning.
Yeah, it's personal. He wanted him to suffer.
In the grocery bags, we found 2 receipts. That means the killer stopped in the middle of everything and made a second trip to the supermarket.
So? Hey, man. Here's the thing. I've been out in the rain all day.
This is beginning.
We've got one dead guy.
I'd like to be reassigned.
What in the hell are you talking?
Oh, he's done.
It's just gonna go on and on and on.
You're retiring. 6 more days and you're all the way gone. Won't be the first time you've left unfinished
Those
business.
other cases will take.
Oh.
Unfinished business, huh?
This should not be his first assignment.
Oh, come on. I knew it. This is not my first assignment, you dick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, you know, I'm right here. You can say that shit to my face, Captain.
Yeah.
It's too soon for you.
Why does he think that he's not ready for this?
It's a personal thing. Maybe it'd be better.
Shut up, Mills. Look, I don't have...
I feel so bad for Mills.
Give it to me.
Say what?
Yeah, he doesn't want it. Sorry, but see you later. Have a nice time. Give it to me.
No, I'm putting you on something else.
Oh my god. Why is everyone babying him? This is a little...
He's got to build up his notoriety, I guess.
Looks like you're stuck cleaning up the fat man.
They can also be just looking out for him. If this is as dangerous as they're saying it is, he's too hungry to prove himself. He might make a mistake that he can't come back from, you know?
I will not discuss the details of this ongoing investigation, so don't even bother asking.
Ask me anything but this. We're not sharing. Oh, what a nice tracking shot.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Love that.
Minimal lighting. It's a great choice.
Makes everything feel much more grounded.
With defense attorney Eli Gould was found murdered this morning. District Attorney Martin Talbot is taking questions from reporters.
So that's what all of that is about.
Yeah.
They have their very best men on this. This will be the very definition of swift justice.
That would be a case he would love to take. Greed.
Someone broke into his law firm and bled him to death.
Jeez.
Greed? Yeah, in blood. Mills is heading up the investigation.
Excuse me. Excuse me?
He's like, what? You gave it to him?
What in the hell are you gonna do with yourself out there, Somerset?
Oh, I'll work. Maybe on a farm.
You're not gonna be a cop anymore.
That's the whole idea.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking forward to it, huh?
Yeah. No regrets.
Hell, you can't leave all this.
Guy's out walking his dog. Gets attacked. While he's lying there on the sidewalk, helpless, his attacker stabs him in both eyes.
Jesus.
Ow.
This happened just last night, about 4 blocks from here.
Yeah, I read about it.
I don't understand this place any longer.
It's the way it's always been.
It's getting worse.
Found him in Fat Boy's stomach, mixed in with food. Looks like plastic, little pieces of plastic.
Set him on the desk, please.
They were fed to him.
They were fed to him. Little pieces of plastic. I mean, he's too good at his job, right? Will he be able to leave all of this behind? Even though it's a very dangerous place?
But you can also feel that he's just tired, right? You feel it's weighing on him. Sure, it's easy to lose faith in humanity if you keep seeing stuff like this.
Every single day it's something. Wow.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Beautifully framed.
The framing in this so far has been incredible. Oh.
Interesting.
They're giving us little clues here and there, but the pieces are not quite clicking just yet.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Glutton?
Long is the way and hard that out of hell leads up to light.
It's from Milton, Paradise Lost.
Huh.
I'm confused.
It means that this is beginning. This was found behind...
Gluttony, greed. Is this the 7 deadly sins?
Yeah.
Gluttony.
Yeah.
Yep.
Greed.
That means there's going to be 5 more?
Pride. Lust. And envy. 7.
Hold on. That's not even my desk.
This is not even my desk.
I can't get involved in this.
You figured it out. Dude, this is basically your case.
I'm all over it.
I bet you are.
Oh, but Somerset is so good at his job. They're going to need him. A veteran in the field like him. And he's smart too. He's, putting together the pieces and coming up with the next step. Oh, the noir vibes.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's also interesting that it's constantly raining. It's like Blade Runner. Like it's always raining.
My God, can I see the amount of inspiration that Matt Reeves had when filming the Batman in this?
Yes.
Jesus.
Yes.
All these books, a world of knowledge at your fingertips. What do? You play poker all night.
Yeah, we got coffee coming out our ass.
All right.
Oh, it's the bus driver from Speed.
Oh, yeah. Damn, you have a great eye for knowing where these guys, where we've seen them before.
Should have been a detective.
Oh, man.
It's great.
Beautiful cinematography.
Oh, Divine Comedy.
Trying to understand where the killer's mindset is at with this whole 7 deadly sins thing.
Yeah, maybe look for like the inspiration.
We're trying to get ahead of the curve, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of those paintings are so gnarly, but beautiful at the same time.
Yes.
Dante's Purgatory.
Interesting.
7 children slain. See how much they work too. After hours, at the office.
It never ends, right?
It's the kind of job you just can't disconnect from. You're always on. As soon as you're awake.
It's also interesting to see that while both of them are working on it, clearly both of them have a very different way of approaching it, right?
Yes, I love that. Different processes.
Yeah.
You know, and they're both coming to similar conclusions, which shows that Mills is not that incompetent either. He's actually a good detective. He's just new.
It's funny that you mentioned Batman, because the city, like the way they talk about it, it gives me a little bit of Gotham vibes.
It has a character to it, right? Where you feel that it's anything can be dangerous here. And always gloomy.
Yeah.
Right, faggot piece of shit.
Just trying to get it, huh?
Thank you, Lord.
Canterbury Tales. Oh my God, that's gonna be his office. Yo, he's his replacement. Damn. No wonder he doesn't want to work with him.
Well, wouldn't that be better though? You're showing him the ropes.
Exactly.
You can retire knowing that someone competent has got your role, that's helping out, you know?
Teach him how you do things, like how you view things, what your process is. Maybe he can learn something.
That's the same book that we saw before in the library as well.
Yeah.
Just got like a different format.
He's gonna break the silence, you already know.
Phone. It's package deal. Comes with the office.
You got to pick it up, man. Get used to it.
It's your office now, huh?
It's my wife.
Sorry?
Huh? What?
What?
She'd like to speak to you.
Speak to him.
Oh boy, you in trouble now.
Well, it's nice to talk to you, too.
He's like, oh boy.
Yes, thank you very much.
Oh, did she invite him over for like dinner or something?
On what?
Wow.
Damn.
That's sweet of her. Maybe that she's trying to, you know,
Yeah.
make them spend some more time together, get along.
The mediator?
I've been invited to a late supper at your apartment. I accept.
She did invite them.
Yeah.
Good night.
It's different when the wifey gets involved, right? You're like, shit, I can't break her heart. I gotta go.
I'd like you to meet David. David, this is good.
All right, I'll be right back. How are the kids?
Start all over.
She's mediating.
Dog. Oh, good dog. Oh,
Well, they've been quiet this entire time.
Yeah.
Good doggos. I love how you can see just how observant he is.
Yeah.
I understand you two were high school sweethearts.
Wow. Been together for a while.
You know something? I knew on our first date that this was the guy I was gonna marry.
Aww. That's sweet.
Yeah, you know, no matter how often I see guns, I can't get used to them.
Same here.
Even in his line of work.
Yeah.
Anyone who spends a significant amount of time with me finds me disagreeable. Just ask your husband.
Very true.
Very true.
Like he's not wrong with that one.
How you liking it?
You know, takes time, settle in.
Oh, she doesn't look happy.
There are things to any city.
Oh man, are they next to the train? Oh man.
Subway.
It'll go away in a minute.
It's not.
Yeah, she is not happy living there.
No.
Real estate guy. Trace really likes it. Then I start wondering why will he only bring us here for 5 minutes at a time, yeah?
Oh, that's messed up.
Vibrating home.
Yep. What a douche.
That sucks.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. He's opening up. Okay,
It's
that's
working.
nice.
It's working. Very nice.
I don't know why you're laughing.
He's like, we're stuck with this piece of shit apartment. I don't know why you find this so funny.
Guy could have gotten in on Friday, laid low till the cleaning crew left, then had his way with Gould all day Saturday, Sunday, maybe even Monday.
Oh,
Damn.
all over the weekend.
He was handed a butcher's knife. Check out the scale.
Justice.
Oh, wow.
1 pound of flesh, no more, no less. No cartilage, no bone, but only flesh. This task done, and he would go free.
Telling you, that chair was soaked through with sweat.
Of course.
Pain.
Yeah.
There's a gun in your face. Which part of your body is expendable?
How about the love handle?
And not bone. It has to be all flesh.
Edit out the initial shock. The trick is to find one item, one detail, and focus on it.
He's teaching him the process.
I'm just gonna get another beer. Beer?
Wine, please.
It's funny, the killer keeps making them do it. That's so messed up.
There were 7 cardinal virtues and 7 deadly sins used as teaching tools.
Yeah. Like in the Parsons Tale and what's his Dante.
You read them.
But their pride comes first, not gluttony.
Yeah, well, for now, these murders are like forced attrition.
Right.
It's when you regret your sins, but not because you love God.
Because of fear.
Yeah, he's forcing them to atone.
And no witnesses of any kind.
Which I don't get.
Yeah, how is that possible?
Well, in any major city, minding your own business is science.
Yeah.
That is very true.
You holler fire, they come running.
Up.
You must have left another puzzle piece.
Indeed it is.
Yeah.
I put her in a safe house. She wasn't too happy about it.
There's a train again.
There it is again. That's a big ass glass of wine.
He poured himself a big one.
What if it isn't something she has seen, but something she's supposed to see, but hasn't been given a chance?
He's given them a sort of clue.
Yeah.
This guy has it all planned out. He's very methodical about how he does everything, how he's executed everything, and everything has meaning to it. So
Yeah, and the way he chooses his victims is also meticulous, right? So he finds out a lot about them.
there has to be a motive, though. Who would do this out of...
Just for shits and giggles? No
Yeah.
way.
I'm kind of worried about her.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Because at least Somerset doesn't have a significant other, but Mills does. Maybe that's why he never had a significant other.
Yeah, just didn't want to put them at risk.
Look and see if there's anything strange or out of place. Anything at all.
I don't see anything.
You're sure?
Nah, you gotta look real good.
Wait.
What?
Here.
What is it?
Oh.
This painting, it's upside down.
Ah.
There you go.
Yeah,
that was fast.
Something only she would have caught, right?
You sure your men didn't move this?
No. The shots were taken before forensics.
I'm loving how we're progressing the story here.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
It's a great mystery, right? It's like, I just need to know right now. What is the deal?
What the fuck is that?
He's gonna look inside the painting. Of course. He's like, it's a switchblade, you dumbass.
What does it look like?
God damn it!
Must be something.
What is the painting exactly? It looks a bit abstract, but what if it has a meaning?
Oh, the painting itself is the clue?
This movie really puts you in detective mode.
Yes.
Just wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh.
That can't be the killers.
No. It's probably a message.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Well, I can tell you guys, just
Left a message?
not the victim's fingerprints.
Not the victim's fingerprints.
His next victim? It says, help me.
Yeah.
So many freaks out there doing their little evil deeds they don't want to do. The voices made me do it. My dog made me do it. Jodie Foster told me to do it.
Jodie Foster told me to do it.
It's 3 days to make a match, so maybe you guys want to cross your fingers somewhere else.
Damn, 3 days
Jesus.
to get a potential match.
We're collecting all the evidence, taking all the pictures and samples. That's all. Putting everything in the neat little piles and filing it away.
But there's no resolution.
Off chance it will ever be needed in the courtroom.
Wow.
Don't try to tell me you didn't get that rush tonight. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, but it's interesting, right? A good clue only will lead to the next big clue, and it's not until you really crack the case that you feel that resolution.
Wake up, Glimmer Twins.
Glimmer Twins.
You've got a winner.
Oh.
Now, Victor dabbled in drugs, armed robbery, and assault. Spent some time in prison here a while back for the attempted of a minor.
Jeez.
His lawyer, by the way, is the recently deceased Eli Gould.
Oh. They are connected.
Interesting.
He's not buying all this, are you?
Doesn't seem like our guy, does it?
No.
Tell me.
Our killer seems to have more purpose.
They can already tell something's off.
I feel like this is the next victim.
He's setting them on a
Wild goose chase, yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, he sent the entire force out there.
You ever take a bullet?
Never in my 34 years. Knock wood.
Knock on wood for you, man.
Knock on wood for you, man.
Never took a bullet, but pulled my gun once. Shot it once.
Really?
Way we bust open the door looking for this junkie and just opened fire on us.
Oh.
Damn. That's so messed up.
I have a bad feeling about this, man. I feel like this is exactly what the killer wanted.
Yeah. Could even be a trap for all we know.
Damn, they're going all in.
Yeah. Look at all these people, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, it said help me. There's no way this guy is involved. This guy must be either a victim or something he threw in there to throw them off. Hey, wow, so many references in other movies we've seen.
I know.
Great choices.
It's amazing.
Of framing.
The handheld is a great
So chaotic,
choice.
right?
Yeah.
You feel
Look at that.
The nerves and the adrenaline.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I don't think he's still alive and kicking.
Oh. Looks like he's been gone for a minute.
Yeah, it seems heavily decomposed. Sloth.
He's just teasing them, man. He steps ahead. He knew they would figure out the fingerprints to get here. That's how smart he is.
This must be the first one. Look. It's dated exactly 1 year ago today.
He had him for over a year?
He's laughing at us. You got what you deserved.
Oh! Whoa!
What
He's still alive.
Cocksucker's alive! Stop breathing! Guns down! Emergency on that ambulance!
Oh, man.
How? That's insane. How the hell is he still alive?
He's the next clue, but is he going to be able to give us anything useful here?
Excuse me. Hey, what are you doing? Close crime scene. Get the.
I got a right to be here.
Get out of
Be
here.
half the time.
Get out of
Hey!
Get out of here.
I got a fucking right to be here.
Get out.
You, I got your picture, man.
Oh, yeah?
I got your picture.
Oh, yeah? Detective Mills. M-I-L-L-S.
Yeah, he is pissed off.
They pay police for the information, and they pay well.
Hey, man, I'm sorry.
I mean, if you don't tell him, how is he supposed to know?
It's impressive to see a man feeding off his emotions.
Yikes.
Yikes. Okay.
I like
Fair
that they're
point.
starting to feel like a mentor and someone that's learning from his mentor now.
Now, has he tried to speak or communicate in any way?
Even if his brain were not mush, which it is, he chewed off his own tongue long ago.
Oh, wow.
What the hell?
Detective, he'd die of shock right now if you were to shine a flashlight in his eyes.
Oh, he's right there. Damn, he kept him alive just enough to continue torturing him. He is sick, this killer.
Feels vengeful, right? The murders.
There's motive here, for sure.
I need someone to talk too. Do you think you could meet me somewhere, maybe tomorrow morning?
Okay.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't follow either.
You're the only person that I know here. There's no one else.
But about your husband.
This is not going where I think it's going, right?
No, I picked up the same vibe. I'm just hoping that I'm cynical and that's why my mind goes there.
Maybe she's worried about her husband. He can't sleep.
True, yes.
I don't know why I asked you to come.
Why don't you talk to him about it?
Exactly.
I mean, upstate, you know, it's a completely different environment.
Yeah, I am sure.
Why don't you tell me what's really bothering you, Tracy?
Yes.
What's going on in that head of
David and I are
yours?
gonna have a baby.
Oh.
I don't think I'm the one to talk to about this.
I hate this city.
Yeah, baby changes everything.
Yeah.
I remember getting up one morning and going to work. Just another day like any other, except it was the first day after I knew about pregnancy.
Oh.
And I felt this fear for the first time ever.
I bet. I mean, that's a whole different kind of responsibility.
I remember thinking, how can I bring a child into a world like this? How can a person grow up with all this around them?
Yeah. That's a fair question.
I told her I didn't want to have it. And over the next few weeks, I wore her down.
I want to have children.
That I made the right decision. But there's not a day that passes that I don't wish that I had made a different choice.
Oh, man. He's carrying that with him. That's rough.
If you don't keep baby, don't ever tell him that you were pregnant. But if you choose to have this baby, then you spoil that kid every chance you get.
Oh, yeah, something he never got to do.
Yeah. You can see he has that regret, right? For not trying.
Thank you.
Oh.
What a phenomenal scene.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
So wonderfully acted by both of
They
them.
both showed such vulnerability.
Yeah.
The best tenant I've ever had. End quote.
Yeah, landlord's dream. Paralyzed tenant with no tongue.
Yeah.
Pays the rent on time.
It's so dark. Paid the rent on time, so somebody was paying the rent for him.
Right now he's probably dancing around in his grandma's panties. Yeah, rubbing himself in peanut butter. Ooh.
That's very specific.
We walked into that apartment exactly 1 year after he tied Victor to the bed. 1 year to the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
He wanted us to.
Don't know that for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Nah. He wanted to.
No, I think it's fair to make that assumption.
This guy's methodical, exacting, and worst of all, patient.
He's a nutbag.
That's exactly the vibe he's been giving me the entire film with those cases.
How much money you got?
I got like 50 bucks.
I'll propose a field trip. Come on.
A field trip.
Huh. He's having an epiphany, huh?
What would he study to do the things he's done? What are his interests now? Jack the Ripper, for instance.
Ah, very smart. Trying to figure out where could he have come up with this idea, right? He's so done.
He's so done.
Well, you wanted the case, bud. You're
Yeah.
here. This is what it takes.
Well, that's how they're different, right? He's not very patient. He wants to move things forward faster.
At least sit across from me. I don't want people thinking we're dating.
Hey, Somerset. How you doing?
Okay.
Didn't figure it's gonna be a menage a trois.
It's not a problem.
Oh,
There you go.
that's why they're sitting next to each other.
Only for you do I do this, so it's big risks. So I figure we're just fair and square.
It's a deal.
Ooh.
What's going on here?
About an hour.
Yeah, help yourself.
About an hour.
Just wait and see, I guess. I'm assuming he's hiring that guy because there's something that he can do the cops can't. You know, something outside of the law.
Yes, though. I'm trusting you more than I trust most people.
Good, because I'm about ready to punch you.
I want my $50 back, man.
The guy in the pizza parlor is a friend from the bureau.
Interesting.
Stinky man.
The FBI has been hooked into the library system, keeping records,
Assessing fines.
monitoring reading habits,
Oh.
books on, say, nuclear weapons and Mein Kampf.
Makes sense.
But you can't kill a library card without a the ID in a current phone bill. See?
Right. That's very smart.
I see.
If you want to know who's reading Purgatory and Paradise Lost and Helter Skelter, the FBI's computers will tell us.
Damn. They keep track of everything.
Modern homicide investigation in cold blood of human bondage. Bondage?
Not what you think.
Okay.
Man, I love the dialogue.
We're sure about that name, aren't we?
Yeah. You saw it. John Doe.
John Doe.
John Doe?
Charlie's fucking Angels. Name off a computer.
Oh.
Mills.
Oh shit, is that? Oh shit!
You ready? No.
Oh, thank God.
Holy crap!
They barely had time to react there. Gotta love those erratic shots, man.
Yeah.
So is this guy the killer? I don't know. It seems a bit too easy, no?
It does seem a bit too easy, but then who is this person, right? Why is he shooting at people who are clearly look like cops?
Get out, please.
Damn, yeah, he just attacked him like that, just out in the open like that. That's crazy.
Man, the way they keep the tension going.
It's amazing.
Get out!
Oh shit.
He's so close. Come on, man.
It's right there.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, man.
Damn.
He just got out. Oh!
Shit.
He just got away.
So damn close, man.
Ah.
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, this has got to be the killer. This has got to be him.
Oh. Oh, he's bleeding.
Shit.
What a phenomenal sequence.
That's... Dude, this is shot and edited so freaking well.
Oh man, the answers are right there. All they have to do is catch this guy and ask him questions. You got a clear line of sight, man. Come on.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh.
Ah. Yo, that was so close. Ah.
Jeez. Complete chaos.
Ah.
Get out of mouth!
I don't like this one bit, man. They're split.
No.
Split like that.
I feel like they're drawing them away from the house, from the apartment, you know, where there's possibly some evidence in there.
Yeah, this guy just feels like he's so many steps ahead that everything has a purpose. It makes you get a little bit paranoid as to what exactly his intentions are.
Yeah, actually. It's like, how do we know that
this is not exactly what he wants?
What he wanted. Come on, man. Come on.
Oh, no.
Shit.
Wow, he spared him?
That's very surprising.
Mills, you okay? All right.
Ah, man.
Man got hurt really badly.
It was a rough chase.
I can't tell anyone about this.
Oh, come on.
I can't tell anyone about
Get out of the way.
We have no reason to be here.
Yeah, exactly. They need to fill in the gaps, right? So it
Yeah,
makes
of
sense.
course.
Nah, fuck that. We need a reason to knock on this door. Think about it.
They need to report how exactly they got here, right?
Of course, they can't say that they illegally obtained a list.
Oh, man. He just went for it.
How much money we got left?
I noticed this guy going out a lot when the murders was happening.
Did he bribe them?
Okay,
They have
okay,
them right over
okay.
there.
I told you the rest.
I call
You got
the
it?
cops.
You good?
It's funny. Somerset is a precise needle, and this guy is the hammer.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
All right. You did good.
I did what you said.
Here you go.
Yeah.
You get something to eat, all right? You eat.
We're more like the shizzle and the hammer,
Yes.
right? Perfect combination.
Right. I mean, if they can listen to each other, it's good. Holy shit.
I love how creepy all of these environments are. These sets are so spooky, man. It's almost like you feel damp
Yes.
watching it. Like it's cold and damp.
Like
and,
you can smell the mold, you know?
yeah. Aspirin.
A lot of aspirin.
It's a lot.
As a migraine sufferer, I feel that.
Man, I'm in.
I'm so
I
in.
am locked in.
Oh, it's a spaghetti sauce from the first kill. Law books from the second one. The guy's hand.
Fingerprints.
They're trophies.
I am so scared of what they're going to find here. Documenting all of his victims.
Looks like it, right?
Damn, they were so close. This was our guy.
Yeah. Lust. That's the one for lust. Yeah, so he has one for every sin.
It's like his manuscript.
What are you talking about?
Fucking photographer on the fucking stairs.
That was him?
We had him and we let him go.
He is teasing them.
Wow. Damn, this is like a mind game.
Holy shit.
We haven't found a fingerprint yet. Not a single one.
You're right. I don't believe you. Keep looking.
Yeah, they're never going to find a fingerprint.
No, he's the killer is too meticulous for
He
that.
doesn't have them.
No, yeah.
On the subway today, a man came up to me to start a conversation. I tried to be pleasant and accommodating, but my head began to hurt from his banality. I almost didn't notice it had happened, but I suddenly threw up all over him.
Oh, wow.
Just his mind poured out on paper.
How do you find exactly what you need through all of that?
Right.
People, quiet!
Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay, let's go.
I respect you law enforcement agents more every day.
Well, I appreciate that, John.
The balls on this guy.
You will accept my apology, won't you? I feel like saying more, but I don't want to ruin the surprise.
That is ominous.
Dude, that is so creepy.
Don't want to ruin the surprise.
The confidence on the killer, though.
He knows they're not going to
He
get him.
did not care. He was, I'm going to just go ahead and call.
Now the sort of guy who pisses in a cap on stage and then drinks it. Performance art.
Got it.
That's what they call it. Gotcha.
I think I undercharged him, actually.
You made this for him?
Yeah, I've made weirder shit than that, so what?
Interesting.
They found the blonde.
Dead or alive?
That's the question.
Like, I'm sorry, I have to say it again. I can see how much Batman was influenced by this.
Matt Reeves.
It's amazing.
This feels like the killer's performance to them.
Yes.
Specific beats happening at specific moments, just the way that he wants it.
Yeah.
Get this thing off of me! Get this thing off of me! Get him out of here now! Get him out of here now!
Holy shit.
What the hell?
Come again.
That was a fantastic choice, though. The loud music, the lights.
Where was the girl?
The what?
The girl, the prostitute. Where was she?
Someone comes to your establishment. They want to go downstairs. They want to get a little ooh la la. They gotta come to you, yeah?
Okay.
Some guys are carrying suitcases full of stuff.
Oh.
And he made it happen.
Oh, this guy's traumatized.
Then he made me wear it. Then he told me to fuck her.
Oh, man.
Fuck!
He has to relive that? That's horrible. Poor girl, too.
And again, he's making them do it. He's just setting the stage, so to speak, right? He's not He's just making people cause their own demise.
Do you think in his mind he is still innocent, the killer, since he's not the one actually doing the act?
Yeah, I think so.
I want to know.
It wasn't one thing, I can tell you that.
I was gonna say, it's probably an accumulation, right?
All these years, man.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, love costs. It takes effort.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking crazies.
No,
Yes.
we're not. No.
Today.
We're talking about everyday life.
It's everyday life in this town.
It makes no sense. You know why?
You care.
You want to know? Damn right.
And you're gonna make a difference.
Whatever. I don't think you're quitting because you believe these things you say. I think you want to believe them because you're quitting.
Oh.
You want me to say, yeah, right, it's all fucked up, it's a fucking mess, we should all go live in a fucking log cabin. But I won't. I can't.
I love his honesty, though. I love that he's also calling him out, right?
Man, the scenes with these two is just spectacular.
Yes.
They're just amazing. I wonder if he's right. Is he forcing himself to believe in what he's saying just so, you know, just to make quitting easier?
Yeah, it's possible. I mean, it's a hard job, right? Sometimes, like, I'm sure it's that you face difficulties when trying to stay motivated, right?
Still can't sleep. Something is about to click, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Can you repeat that?
I've gone and done it again.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
For help and you'll live, but you'll be disfigured. You can put yourself out of your own misery.
Oh, wow. He gave her a choice.
He did it very recently.
Jeez.
This is so messed up, man. Like haunting the crimes themselves.
I'm requesting that you keep me on as your partner for a few more days.
He wants to stay. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to see this through.
Of course. I mean, come on. I would do the same thing. You've gotten this far.
Yes.
There's no way you're dropping that and just leaving.
After this, I'm gone.
No big surprise.
What the hell?
You're looking for me.
Oh,
shit!
What?
Faster, fuck! Now! Toes on the ground!
He's so calm and collected, man. I don't know.
He cuts the skin off the tips of his fingers. That's why we couldn't find one single usable print in his apartment.
Yeah, exactly.
His bank account's only 5 years old, and it was started with cash. We're even trying to trace his furniture.
Damn, even his furniture.
You know what I'm talking about.
For the first time ever, you and I are in total agreement.
Yes.
We'll wait for his plea.
He's playing you guys again.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin Spacey's so creepy in this role.
He says he admires you.
Part of the game.
Interesting.
That if the detectives do not accept this offer, these two bodies will never be found.
Oh, wow.
The client also wishes to inform you that if you do not accept, he will plead insanity across the board.
Let him try it.
Of course he will.
I'd like to see him try it.
Yeah. Are they going to allow that?
With the extreme nature of these crimes, I could get him off with such a plea.
Yeah.
He says that if you do accept, under his specific conditions, he will sign a full confession, plead guilty right now.
Wow.
Full confession. I'm in. It has to be the both of you.
That's exactly what he wants.
They found blood from Doe, from him slicing his fingers, blood from the woman whose face he cut off, and blood from a third party, as yet unidentified.
Shit, he's not bluffing.
No.
There are more.
Yeah.
Let's finish it.
Something is
I
so wrong about this, though.
I have a pit in my stomach. This is not right.
No.
This is exactly what he wants.
Hey man, if I was to accidentally shave off a nipple, would it be covered by workman's comp?
That's hilarious. I shaved my nipple off.
Oh, no.
Even the score is so haunting, man. I'm like, where are we going with this, guys? Love it how we take our time to see them get ready. It builds that tension, anticipation. The haunting score in the background makes you lets you know something's up.
Yeah. It's also the build up, right? To their 6 p.m. That's what they said.
This feels like a culmination to his master plan.
Yes.
He wants all eyes on his big finale.
Yeah, it's his big finale. It really is.
This guy.
And we're all just along for the ride. Like, I love that they were like, oh, you know, you'd just be escorting an unarmed man. But I'm like, he doesn't need to be armed to be dangerous.
His mind is his weapon.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Exactly.
His intellect. And the way that he has for twisting things around.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the one sunny day.
Yes.
You can't just tap them on the shoulder anymore.
Hit
them with a sledgehammer. And then you'll notice you've got their strict attention.
Is that what this is?
2 months from now, no one's gonna care. No one's gonna give a shit. No one's gonna remember.
You can't see the whole complete act yet.
Yeah.
That's what worries me.
I mean, as far as master plans go, John.
I can't wait for you to see. I really can't. It's really going to be something.
He's not giving them anything. The way he's talking, he's so abstract.
Yeah.
You be sure and let me know, because I wouldn't want to miss it.
Oh, don't worry. You won't. You won't miss a thing.
Chills. He
Gives
is
me the
so
skeevies.
creepy, man. His calmness is so bizarre.
Just that little smile playing on the edges of his lips. He's just like,
I could never be that patient, man. I would knock his teeth right out after all the shit he's done. These guys are good detectives.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I can only imagine how much restraint it takes to not let your emotions get the best of you.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just sitting around reading Guns and Ammo, masturbating in your own feces. Do you just stop and go, wow, it is amazing how fucking crazy I really am.
Trying to get him to say he's not crazy.
It's not something I would expect you to accept, but I did not choose. I was chosen.
Whatever.
Right.
If you were chosen by a higher power, if your hand was forced, it seems strange to me that you would get such enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did.
I doubt I enjoyed it any more than Detective Mills would enjoy time alone with me in a room without windows. How happy would it make you to hurt me with impunity?
Absolutely.
Wait a minute, I thought all you did was kill innocent people.
Innocent? Is that supposed to be funny?
Wow. Yeah, I mean,
A man who, if you saw him while you were eating, you wouldn't be able to finish your meal.
The deadly sins, huh?
With every breath that he could muster to keeping murderers and rapists on the...
He took he took justice on his own hand.
Only in a world this shitty could you even try to say these were innocent people and keep a straight face.
That was the motive.
Yeah.
The only reason that I'm here right now is that I wanted to be.
Yes.
No, we would have got you eventually.
Oh, really?
Nah, dude.
So, what were you doing? Biding your time? Toying with me? You're only alive because I didn't kill you.
Okay, sit back.
That's very true.
Or should I say, for the rest of what life I've allowed you to have.
Sit back, you
I allow you to have.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. He was right there with the gun and he let him live.
Messiah, you're a movie of the week. You're a fucking t-shirt, at best.
He's getting to him.
Yeah, he really is.
He's so good at manipulating. This guy is dangerous.
But he's also the vulnerable one, right? He's open to that. He's a hothead, right? He's got the temper.
Is that to say, John, that what you were doing was God's good work?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Wow, this guy's twisted.
Oh, this guy, man.
Every single thing he says just feels intentional.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I feel if attention is just, it's like that just keeps tightening. It's like it feels like a noose.
No fucking nothing out here. Can't land anywhere near those wires. Look, they're gonna be coming up behind us in about 2 minutes. I want you to go up, way up.
What is he bringing them here for?
I have so many questions, man.
So many, dude.
I just really do not feel good about it.
No.
It's funny when he was talking about there's no, there's nothing wrong with taking pride in enjoying someone's work, because it kind of feels like it was directed at Morgan Freeman's character, because he's trying to leave, but he still enjoys it and he's staying.
Yeah. Well, they were talking about the thrill, right? The thrill of finding that next clue. The anxiety that this is giving me. They're dragging this out too much. It's gonna be something bad.
Just don't understand why they're playing along with him so much, man. I understand they want him locked, but I would have just been fine putting him, you know, in an asylum, whatever. He's out off the streets for now, but they really want him to suffer and to like be behind bars and whatnot.
Watch him.
Air support better come in clutch here.
The guy in red. Do not take the crosshairs off the guy in red.
Oh my God, what is happening?
Get out of the van!
Who is it?
Ow!
Could it be the victims?
Why? What are you doing here?
I'm just delivering a package, man. I got this
Delivering
package
a
for this guy,
package.
David. Detective David Mills.
For Mills? Again, making others do the thing, bringing the package all the way here.
I'm sending the driver out on foot.
Yeah.
The poor driver, he's like...
Haven't picked up.
It's got nothing to do with this. Just a package.
Yeah. Literally just a delivery guy. Well, it's not a bomb. What is it?
Has to be a body part of sorts,
Yeah.
man. I'm not... It's gonna be messed up.
What?
I wish I could have lived like you did.
Shut up. What the fuck are you talking about?
Do you hear me, detective?
Throw the gun.
Tell you how much I admire you. And your pretty wife.
Did he kill his wife?
Oh no.
I tried to play husband. I tried to taste the life of a simple man.
Oh my God.
Put the gun down.
I saw you with a box. What was in the box?
Because I envy your normal life.
Put the gun down, David.
What's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's
gun.
in the fucking box?
Give me the gun.
He just told you.
Oh no.
Fucking liar! Shut up!
That's what he wants. He wants you to shoot him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he does.
Shit, man. How do you resist?
Become wrath.
Tell me she's all right!
You made her a suspect, David.
No!
What an asshole.
She begged for her life, detective.
Shut up!
She begged for her life.
Shut up.
And for the life of the baby inside of her.
Shut up!
Yeah, just shut him up.
Shit.
Don't do it, David.
I don't know.
It's exactly what he wants.
I don't know if I would have the strength not to do it.
Me neither, but...
David.
Oh, man.
If you kill him, he will win.
Yes, don't do it. That's exactly what he wants.
Oh, shit.
Oh! No, man.
I can't say I'm surprised because, like, how many people could let that go, right? Someone kills your pregnant wife.
Ernest Hemingway once wrote, "The world is a fine place and worth fighting for." I agree with the second part.
Worth fighting for. That's it.
Damn, they're leaving us like that?
Wow.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
That is messed up, man.
Jeez, man.
It leaves you with a pit in your stomach, and you feel that all the way through, but the way it ends just makes that wound even bigger.
It adds salt to your wound.
It
you know?
really does,
and
man.
just like lemon too, right on top.
I just had a bad feeling throughout the entire movie. It felt like this guy was under control, complete control over his master plan. And like I mentioned in the reaction, it felt like this was a performance of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it was just creepy. And at the same time, he calculated every single move and everything had meaning. But we were like always 10 steps behind this guy. And even though it felt like we found like, you know, a breakthrough in the case, it was always not enough to get him in the act, to catch him in the act. He was always ahead all the way through the end, and he got exactly what he wanted. And it's just, it makes you feel like Mills a little bit, where you're like, man, I'm so mad that it worked.
I actually really like how you phrased it. It felt like a dance between John Doe and the detectives.
Yeah.
Right? And the thing is, like, he was leading the entire time. Anytime they found a clue, it's because he allowed them to. It felt like the only reason they got as far is because he let them. just the way he let Detective Mills live. He let them find all these clues. He wanted them to find it. He wanted them to get personally involved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I really like that, Morgan Freeman's character, he was saying we have to divorce our emotion from this. Like he was saying it, right? And we noticed early on, Detective Mills, like he's the hothead, right? He's a little bit like the shoot first, ask questions later guy, the one to leap without looking. And while that can be a really good quality, it can also be your downfall, right?
It makes you predictable.
And it's so messed up. Remember when they get back to the precinct and they're like, your wife called this morning, you should get an answering machine? That just makes it worse because there's two options we're looking at, right? Either his wife really did call and it was before John Doe showed up, or John Doe called to taunt him. And the blood that he was soaked in was his wife's blood.
Jesus, he was coming back from doing that, yeah?
Yeah, I love a good murder mystery. Noir movies like this, detective stories like this, especially, when you have a killer that's intelligent and that's prepared and there's an interesting motive to it. I love when the mystery builds up, and they did that really well with this. The only gripe that I have is that I feel like the ending, even though I'm sure it was intentional, I feel like the ending feels incomplete. It leaves us to feel the way that they feel.
Exactly. But that's life. That's why, that's the beauty of the film. It makes you feel exactly the way that they feel. And that is absolutely intentional. And you're not meant to like this ending. This is not meant to be something that we enjoy. This is meant to leave us feeling the way that the characters do. And I always admire filmmakers that are able to make us feel and put us in those shoes for even a small percentage, because we're not feeling the loss, the pain that, Mills, Brad Pitt's character, must be feeling. We're not feeling all that rage and the almost had him, we almost had him. And even though he didn't get away, that wasn't justice. You know what I mean? He didn't suffer. That's exactly what he wanted. He got away with it. And that feeling of emptiness, that's exactly how these two detectives feel. And man, I have to say, it was really hard not praising this movie through the entirety of it from a technical standpoint. And I know you had the same thing because I know what we like. And it was really hard not to continuously be talking about the framing, the shots, composition. I mean, we could have gone on and on and on and on.
Yes.
But now that the movie's over, and because, there was a lot of exposition that we needed to pay attention. So it was, we couldn't just comment on it in the moment. This movie has phenomenal framing. The lighting is insane. I mean, the way that they utilize the minimal lighting and where they place it, it gives every room such an atmosphere that carries through the entire movie. I mean, there's a lot of attention to atmosphere here. The rain, the fog, gloominess, the dark light. Like I said, it makes you feel like you're in it, and it's very immersive. This movie really sucks you in, and you feel like you're tagging along for the ride with these detectives, and you're catching every clue, and you're in that room. And like we mentioned, right, it feels like you could smell the mold and the rotten, food on the corner. Like it's so impressive what they were able to achieve here from a visual standpoint.
It's incredible how they were able to build an atmosphere that really palpably like radiates right through the screen. It's in a weird sense of wonder that you feel while being deeply disturbed by what's going on, because it's the mystery of it all, right?
It's the morbid curiosity.
Exactly. And it's like, you don't want to look, but you can't help yourself. It's one of those things, and this movie really plays on that. That's all of us. It's like, we don't want to know. Even the last line that he says, like, what's in the box? It's like he has to hear it because he can't believe it otherwise.
He needs confirmation.
He needs that confirmation. It's the same thing for us. Like there's certain elements of the murders that are kept vague at first, right? And slowly they reveal more and more details. And the more details they reveal, the more disturbing the crime becomes. There's a lot of shit that we can handle, but like, I have not felt this disturbed by a murder, like crime thriller, and by the murders in particular, in a long time. When you put yourself in the position of the victims, it's just horrible, man. But it's so interesting when they talk about the morality, right? The sins, having those sins, does that make you still innocent or does it not? It's an interesting theme, right? Because there's a lot of dialogue around Christianity and faith and religion in general. Are we innocent even though we have sins, or are we not? Where do you draw the line here? And it's so interesting that he chose himself essentially to be judge, jury, and executioner.
So bizarre the way that he thought of himself, and this is not a guy that strikes me like, I highly doubt that he was mentally unstable in the sense that he was crazy.
No.
Clearly, he's got some issues, but this guy's smart, calculated everything, methodical, patient. That's what's scary about it. He was competent at a different level. So much so that he bested our detectives.
Yes.
He really did. He won. This is a movie where the villain gets to win. You know, even though he dies, he still wins.
He still won.
I have to say, man, the performance is amazing. Chemistry between Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, their entire arc, and how these detectives meet and how they get to share the process and how they start working together. But you still see just how different they do this job. And I feel like all the way up until the end, it was almost like it's foreshadowing, right? Like he's a hothead. Yeah. He's the patient one, right? He's the guy that asks questions, and the other one has the experience and doesn't really, you know, he just knows where this is all leading up to, and he knows that it could be anticlimactic. And, you know, Mills is this guy who's searching for answers. And the thing is it's almost like a be careful what you wish for story too.
Yeah.
He wanted to crack the case. He wanted answers, and he got them. I mean, the last answer was, that's your wife in there.
Yeah.
Crack the case. That was the last victim. And now you have a choice to make. And that is so horrific that it's almost like in an attempt to avoid something from happening, you kind of became a pawn in the worst case scenario.
Yes.
You almost helped him, you know, and just the way that he was talking about it, like, I admire you and these things. It's so sickening.
Yeah.
You know, in a way. And I have to give props. Those performances is what kept us engaged through the entire movie. The great camera work that made us feel disturbed that was going on every time there was like some action, and it was handheld and you know, the camera was just panning left and right and make you almost feel like nauseating sensation, right? Of course, this wouldn't all work if we didn't see the chemistry that Brad Pitt and Gwyneth Paltrow had as a couple. You could tell that they love each other, and you could tell that they're trying to make it work. You know, they're not completely happy. She's not completely happy.
Right.
But, you know, they're trying to make it work, and they're trying to be happy and with what they have, and they just moved. And man, it makes you really feel shitty about this entire situation, because now he's alone in this new town, and he's probably going to be stuck here now. Like, can you move away from something like this?
Yeah. Does he get prosecuted for this? Like, does he end up in jail for doing that? That's the thing. Like, I don't know if it's like one of those, because in the beginning they mentioned like the crime of passion, right? The first case that the Somerset walks into.
Yeah.
So like, technically speaking, this was also that kind of a crime where he wasn't thinking clearly. So maybe legally they couldn't get him off.
That could have been a clue they left there for us.
Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe I'm just really reaching on that one. How do you move on from that? What the hell do you do with yourself? Also, the dog that we saw, you think that was his dog, their dog, Tracy and Mills's dog? I'm just thinking of this now.
Oh man, it could have been. Because we never got a close look at it. And they didn't even acknowledge the dog.
No.
Could have been. The dogs would have definitely attacked him.
Yeah, to protect the owner.
That's clues. That is clues though. Like David Fincher, as much as he calculated how he wrote his villain, he planted a lot of seeds here. I'm sure that when you rewatch this movie, you're going to catch a lot of shit, like the fact that he was the reporter guy that was trying to take a photo. Like, that is insane. Like, we got that little twist, you know, given to us by the actual film, but I'm sure there's a lot of those moments here where you could probably even see Kevin Spacey somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, that would be cool.
Somewhere in the background.
Him somewhere in the background. I really enjoyed this movie. I think it's written in such a phenomenal way. They keep us enthralled in this mystery for 2 hours from the very get-go. You have that cold open with that crime scene already, and you get a sense of weight. You get a sense that you've done this with them for years. And I love when a film is able to show and, again, make you feel like the characters, like the experience, the tiredness, and all of these things. And all of a sudden you get this brand new case that's very weird and effective in how he's doing things. And there's not much where we can pull from, but the things that we can pull from is exactly what he wants us to pull from. And it's marvelous. Really intelligent writing here. I mean,
yes.
Really, really well done.
Which is so important in any murder mystery. Like, you want it to be intelligent. Like, you want to give people just enough clues where they can sort of have an idea as for the motive or the next victim, or, you know, like classical, like, who done it. You need that twist, right? And so, like, as we were going along, I'm like, yeah, this feels like a murder mystery. There has to be a twist at the end. And the twist was the final two victims really were Detective Mills and John Doe. Those were the final two sins, envy and wrath. And that was it. And the collateral damage is just collateral damage to John Doe, which just makes it even more chilling. His casualness about the whole situation, like, he viewed it as a success. And that's how you write a villain, when they just get under your skin.
And I mentioned it too. Like, he got under my skin. I'm like, I wouldn't have had the patience to even take you all the way here, man.
Well, they also talk about that morality, right? When they're judging the lawyer that's defending John Doe, where they're like, how the hell are you going to sit there and defend this guy? And it's like, well, like, I mean, he has a right for an attorney. He has a right to a defense. As messed up as it is, once you've apprehended someone, you got to give it off to the law and just hope that the law works the way it's supposed to.
That's the tough part, right? Collecting all this evidence and just making sure that your work can be, all the stuff that you've gone through can be justified somehow by saying, yes, I locked him up, or it was worth it. But not getting that satisfaction is exactly what happens to Mills. Like he never got that satisfaction. Instead, he got fucked over with the result of this entire case. And it's just a nightmare. It really is. And it's the kind of nightmare that I'm sure he will wake up every single day remembering John Doe.
Especially knowing that he is alive because John Doe let him live.
Oh, what a bastard.
Oh my God,
Jeez,
what a prick. Oh my God. See, that's a villain. Like that shit is evil, man.
I gotta say, man, movies like this that make you think, that make you talk after, discuss, and then they make you want to rewatch them. This is what I'm here for, man. This film was phenomenal from a visual standpoint, from,
the soundtrack to the score.
The score. Haunting. So haunting.
Disturbing, but also, it was just such a beautiful tool. Like you just have this movie and you just gently nestled it on top of the score and it just carried it. And it knew when to elevate it and when to kind of draw back a little bit as well and let the movie do the talking. It was incredible. Just so chilling and haunting.
It's really such a nice experience when you get a film like this that has so much personality and everything it does. From the writing to the way it's shot to the way it's color graded, like the aesthetic of it all and the feeling was very gritty, clean, and disruptive at the same time. And that, that duality is very interesting. There were scenes where they were very clean and he was framed almost perfectly in the middle and you had symmetry almost and a beauty to the shot. There was a lot of beautiful shots here.
Yeah.
And then you had shots where you couldn't really discern what exactly it is that you're looking at. And again, that's because the main protagonists, they don't know what they're looking at yet.
Yeah.
And that visual storytelling, going right into the audience. And for those of us who like to catch these details and who enjoy, if you pay attention to this movie and you can appreciate all the aspects that it has to give, it's such a great gift from a filmmaking standpoint. There's a lot of things that are done here with precision that remind me of The Killer in a way. It makes me mad, but I love the planning in this. I think they executed this exactly the way they intended to, and that takes a lot of work. So kudos to David Fincher and to all of the actors and the writers involved. This was phenomenal. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reaction. Thank you so much for joining us. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.